Next up, meet an organization that provides inclusive experiences for people of all abilities. Let's stop in and learn more.
Well, in Marjorie Book, our goal is to bring more people with and without disabilities together, and we find that theater pushes people to be more tolerant of other viewpoints and other walks of life. Theater gives people an opportunity to come outside of themselves and to try to take on the perspectives and attitudes of other people. Marjorie Book started somewhat by accident in that there was a group of high school and college students that decided to produce a play, and we happened to include someone with a disability in the cast who was a friend of mine. We didn't give it a lot of thought at the time, but he was visually impaired, and naturally in the course of that play production we had to think about how to make things more accessible for him. Many of the people in our group have been involved in a play before, but Marjorie Book tends to put on more difficult plays that are part of the theater canon, and so it's challenging. And so I think it's a good opportunity for people with disabilities to maybe take a medium-sized role or even a large role in a more challenging play. And for people without disabilities, they also may have previous theater experience, but this gives them an opportunity to really work as a team to try to bring the whole group up to the point where everyone's working together, everyone's gotten the kind of accommodations they need so that the play itself can be something everyone can be proud of.
I was the lead, and I loved how what Joe teaches to focus on acting and being with your friends. My goal is to make sure that we put on a good product for the audience, because that's what it's about, doing a good performance for the audience.
We work on actors one-on-one, reading through their lines and helping them to pronounce difficult words. And also, I think what I bring to it with the theater background is I can talk to the actors about their intention and what they're saying, why they're saying what they're saying, and explain to them how that make it seem more real for the audience.
For the many high school and college students without disabilities that have been involved in Marjorie Book, they have often said to me after they've been involved for a month or more that they didn't realize that individuals with various cognitive disabilities or developmental disabilities could engage in a play at this level. So it's certainly been a learning experience for them and learning what people can do.
Why are you afraid of saying the right words? Why are you ashamed that you love Julie?
I ain't ashamed of anything.
Every year we try to produce 3 shows, and our third show of the year is usually a musical. And so we're currently doing Carousel by Rodgers and Hammerstein. We have the challenge that we need to be working scenes with small and large groups of actors. But in our group, we do have a number of actors who need some one-on-one work, with a coach or a tutor, if you will. Sometimes it's just a fellow actor in the play. And so both of those things go on in our rehearsals. We're usually working a particular scene in the play. And then during the musical, we have the added complication that we have a music accompanist and we have a music director that are meeting with small or large groups of actors at the same time preparing songs for our shows. Our audience probably arrives with the question of, is this group going to be able to produce a play? Will it happen? Will they be able to pull it off? And fortunately, the answer, 95% of the time in the past has been yes. We've been able to pull it off, and so I think that excites the audience, watching the various pieces of the play come together. Our audience, knows typically about the inclusive nature of our group, that we have actors with and without disabilities, and they're excited to see, the work that we've done pay off. We hope that Marjorie Book will reach many people in Greater Cincinnati and help them to see people with disabilities contributing in a different way than they thought, to see that people with disabilities can, give back to others, and also to see that there's, yet another way or ways that people without disabilities can connect with people with disabilities, through common interests, through shared loves, and in this case today we're talking about the theater, and so I think some of our cast members and audience members, we hope that they will come away feeling like, wow, I just really connected with someone that was different from me over theater, and we both love theater, so we have that connection that might lead to an ongoing friendship in the future.